For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but one of power, of love, and a sound mind. Life often feels like a stormy sea, winds blow, waves crash against our hopes. We all search for an anchor in such times, something solid to hold us steady and secure. In these moments, faith can be that very anchor. What is this faith we speak of? It is a quiet, steady trust, a belief in something greater than ourselves, a gentle hope that light will eventually break through. Faith is not about possessing all the answers, it is about living bravely with the questions. It is a soft whisper, you are not alone here. This difficult season too shall pass. Faith helps us to see our troubles differently. It offers us a much wider perspective. It reminds us that difficult times do not last forever. This precious understanding gives us strength to endure. It offers a profound comfort to our souls, a peace that often surpasses all understanding. With faith, challenges can become stepping stones, not merely stumbling blocks on our path. Choosing faith is a deliberate daily act. Sometimes it is an hourly, conscious decision. We can choose to focus our minds on our fears, or we can choose to turn our gaze towards faith. Each small choice we make for faith builds us up. Much like a muscle, it grows stronger with use. This simple yet consistent choice matters deeply. It truly has the power to change everything. Fear is a natural part of our human life. It is a feeling that everyone experiences. Sometimes it can warn us of genuine danger, but unbridled fear can also paralyze our spirit. It can make us feel incredibly small and helpless. It whispers persistent doubts and cruel untruths. It attempts to steal our precious peace and joy. Its dark shadow can indeed feel very long, but true faith is fear's most effective counter. It does not pretend that problems do not exist. It simply denies them the ultimate, final say. Faith is like a steady, unwavering light. It shines with brilliance in the deepest dark. It clearly shows us a hopeful way forward. It gently reminds us of our own inner strength and of God's constant, reassuring presence with us. I remember a time I was so very worried. A significant decision loomed large before me. Fear tried its very best to take firm hold, but I made the choice to turn to prayer. I sat quite still and listened for guidance. Slowly, but surely, a sense of calm arrived. The fear did not vanish completely, not at once, but faith gave me the necessary courage, the courage I needed to take the next step. Faith provides us with this quiet inner confidence. We come to know we are not navigating alone. God walks faithfully with us through every trial. This profound realization changes how we view fear. It is no longer a terrifying, unconquerable giant. It becomes a challenge that we know we can meet. We can step out boldly, even if we feel unsure, trusting completely in His unseen, guiding hand. Stories possess such remarkable inherent power. They have the ability to lift our weary spirits. They clearly show us what steadfast faith can achieve. When we see others face hard times with trust, we realize that it is truly possible for us too. We understand we are not the first to walk this road. Their brave courage can illuminate our own path. These inspiring tales become beacons of enduring hope. Think of a dear friend who suddenly lost their job. Fear must have knocked very loudly at their door. The uncertainty about the future felt immense, but with faith, they consciously chose to look up. They started to perceive new, hopeful doors opening. They placed their trust in God, believing He had a plan. Their unwavering faith kept them moving forward. They discovered a strength they did not know they had. And eventually, a new and fitting path emerged. Or perhaps consider someone facing a serious illness. The vast unknown can be so incredibly frightening. The words from doctors can sometimes sound so grim. Yet, even then, faith can bring a deep, abiding peace, a comfort that earthly medicine alone cannot provide. They find remarkable strength in earnest prayer, in the steadfast love of their family and friends. Faith does not magically remove all the pain, but it profoundly changes how they walk through it. These are not dramatic stories of comic book superheroes. They are genuine accounts of ordinary, everyday people, people who are just like you and just like me. They found an amazing, extraordinary inner strength. This incredible strength came directly from their faith, a deep, abiding, and personal trust in God. It helped them to continue hoping against the odds. It helped them, crucially, to keep on going. So, how do we manage to keep our faith strong, especially when life's storms are raging so loudly? The key is to take it one small step at a time. Focus on one day, or even just one moment. You do not need to have all the answers right now. Simply concentrate on doing the next right thing. Remember, faith is a continuous journey, not a final test. Be wonderfully gentle and patient with your heart. God truly understands the depth of your struggle. Make dedicated time for quiet, personal moments. Pray. Read uplifting words that nourish your spirit. Listen to music that speaks directly to your soul. These simple practices are like essential fuel for faith. They help to keep its precious flame burning brightly. Even a small, flickering flame can fight off darkness. Nurture this inner flame carefully every single day. This discipline builds a valuable reserve of strength. Please do not try to walk this challenging path alone. Share your heart honestly with your trusted friends. Find understanding people who also value faith. A loving and supportive community can help immensely. They gently remind you that God is always near. They offer much-needed comfort and a heartfelt prayer. Knowing that other people care truly lifts our burdens. Meaningful connection inevitably strengthens our resolve. Remember this always, even in the very darkest night, the distant stars are still shining with brilliance above. Faith helps your hopeful eyes to see them clearly. Tough and trying times will not last forever, but people of faith, they do indeed endure. So hold on to your precious hope with all your might. Believe steadfastly in the dawn that is surely coming. You are so much stronger than you currently know, and you are never, ever truly walking alone.